Bipoc Happy Hour. We've completed another half week. It's hump day. Today is September 29th. We almost out of this month. Y'all know what that means. Getting closer to Halloween, I guess. Well, let me go back and reiterate. Welcome to the Bipoc Happy Hour. This is Black, Indigenous, people of color. This is our wind down from working and thinking. And now we can settle down with a libation and have a conversation about what's going on today. I'm Uncle Ray. Got Brother Bobby, Brother Dennis. I see Sonny B, see Sonny B twice. And all that good stuff. How y'all good folks doing today?
I'm doing good.
Sorry about that.
I can see you now.
I can see me too. I thought I had disappeared. I was gonna have to check myself.
Whoa, back
Right,
from where?
It happened, I had to cross over today a couple of times. I had to go visit a few people.
Is that how that works?
That's how it works. And all that good stuff.
Can I ask a question? Because it's hump day.
You can, because if you didn't, I was.
Well, go ahead.
I got issues.
I got issues too.
Okay. You told me to go. You go ahead first. I'll yield. Because I got Bobby's eyes and ears open. I need him to be able to answer these questions.
When you're in a relationship or not, whatever that means to you, when is it over?
When the fat lady sings.
And she can break glass.
How does that work?
Well, it all depends on I don't know. It's over when you over it. If you say it's over and you're true about it,
what if they tell you? What if they tell you
that
it's not over till they say it's over?
Oh, if they tell you that, that's them fucked up in the brain.
It's not over until they say it's over. I don't know what that means.
That's when you run.
Run fast. Run fast.
Why would you run? You have to confront that, don't you?
Yeah, but you still gonna need to run because that means they on cray.
Oh,
I love you. It's not over until they say.
I love you to death.
And I'm sorry. If I can't have you, nobody can. So what you gonna do?
You seen that movie with Lynn Winfield and Martin Lawrence? I forgot the name of it.
Was it a thin line? It was a thin line between love and hate.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's not over until he says over. Stick around and see. You're gonna be dealing with shit like that. The hand that rocks the cradle. I'm gonna be seeing you running down this street.
All right.
I don't know what that means.
Well, this street you see right here with the bus, you're gonna be running.
Everywhere you see, every time we see you, you're gonna be running.
Just running. Because he loves you.
That's creepy. I mean, this is supposed to be a mutual decision. This is not a one-way. I don't care what you say. This is not a one-way decision. So if I can't have you, nobody else can. And it's not over until I tell you it's over. Stop and sit down.
But I mean, what if they want to win you back?
What?
What do you mean, what, Ray? I hate when you do that.
So that means that you're not fully over the situation.
Right, so that's what that means.
It's not over until it's over. If he can win you back, that means you're not over.
For you to even be having that conversation, that means you're not. When you say it's done, it's done.
It's done. There's no either we're friends or we're not. I don't know what the situation may be. You know, however it done flew, y'all friends or you're not. There's no more than that now. Y'all may be fuck buddies down the line, but at this moment.
But right now, it's done. There's no animosity. There's no hate. There's no nothing. It's done. And what does Marianne say? Stick a fork in me. We done.
It then depends on how we break up. I will help you along the way if needed. You know what I'm saying?
But especially if you broke up, all that help is needed and still acting cray, you're losing
So you said if you can't be lovers, you can't be friends?
No, we can't be friends if that's the way it rolls.
Right. There's no such thing as being friends.
So Bobby, you're saying you can still have a sexual relationship even though y'all not together?
It won't
down
be
the line.
It won't be like tomorrow. If I break up with you today, I'm not gonna come and sit with you tomorrow because that's fucking up both of our emotions, fucking with each other's emotions.
Maybe
Now,
10 or 15 years.
Yeah, or a couple of years, 2, 3 years, or 6, 8 months. You know what I'm saying? I may get a itch and may need to call you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how I get down. Everyone else don't.
But we know we're not getting down together as lovers.
As lovers.
That's
just
not
friends.
happening.
It may even come to the point you're able to call me and we shoot the breeze.
And talk about your new piece.
Yeah, your new boo. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that. I mean, it's possible.
There's no getting back together when it's over.
Nope.
You've spilled the milk. We can't rewind that. We can't unspill the milk. I don't care what you do. You cannot unspill your milk.
But you can clean the mess up.
Yeah, but that don't mean you can go back to that same spilled milk again. You got to go to you got to get some new milk, right?
That gallon is empty.
Right, you got to get some new milk. You can't use that old milk.
What you mopped up, it ain't worth using.
Right, you got to get rid of it. It's spilled milk. It's gone. It's not coming back.
The gallon is empty.
But that's a cliche. That does not have to do with relationships. After all the time.
Why does it not?
Because it's an investment you just put. I mean,
when that investment is done, just like if you went to the casino, you got money, but you know, when it's time to go, it's time to go. There's nothing to be said.
You keep giving cliches where that has something to do with relationships.
How else can I tell you?
That's vague.
How's that vague?
If you ain't got no money,
when it's done, well, I have no more time to spend with you. We have no more of an investment. We are done. There's no more putting us together. It's over.
There's no
there's no us anymore. You're the one that's making it vague. I'm clear on what I'm saying. Very clear. There's no us. There's no us doing anything and all that. That was stated. Whether you want to do it or not.
And it all depends on how we break up. You know,
right.
We may be friends. Or I may be that dude that, you know, you come home from work and the house is empty.
Or you may come home and your dog gets on the kitchen stove in a pot of water, boiling. Again, all of that.
Or I may barbecue them and feed it to you nice.
All right. It's a spaghetti. You wouldn't even know that's the dog sitting up there. I'm just saying, when you can't
do that, Ray. You can't do that, Uncle Ray. You got to fry it.
Okay,
fry it or barbecue it. That's the only way a brother gonna eat it. Fry it or barbecue it. Spaghetti is cool, but they may not feel the spaghetti. But they will eat some fried something.
All right. And then you tell them that's your goddamn dog. So I mean, you know, when it's done, that's the thing about it.
Chester? Chester was very good, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Bitch, you cooked my dog. Hell, motherfucker, yeah, I cooked your dog.
And I'm gonna call you, and I'm gonna make
sure you can just cut it off like that after 10 years.
I'm gonna sit you down.
When it's done, it's done. There's no. I mean, there's nothing to it. When you're done, it's done. There's no other way to say it without using a cliche, unless you, because that's that wishy-washy stuff. When you have a stand, it's your stand.
Go ahead and eat, babe, because I'm about to go pick up Chester from the vet. I got his hair. All right. Yeah, go ahead and tell me how you like that chicken. Taste it for me.
Right.
Hey, this bomb. I'll be back.
Because you're not trying to catch a case.
They wait
20, that other one minutes. Is trying to catch a case. And they don't mind at this moment. If I can't have you, what makes you think you're going to get out of here?
Did you finish? Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, could you put the rest of Chester in the refrigerator for me,
please? You might want some later in the week.
You may want some later in the week. And by the way, it's done. I'm over it. You know, right. I got the shit already. I'm at the airport. Peace.
I mean, now, does that make sense to you, Dennis? I mean, do you get? I mean, I know we're trying to make everybody else understand, but when you're done, it's done. It's done. There's nothing to be said. That's when your heart is clear. There's no animosity. There's no number. I told you we done. There's no we done. And that kind of point, that's when, like we said, Chester could be on the barbecue grill.
See, I don't know. Well, okay, I'm not gonna go there.
When you hear this, time on my hand. It's done. Since you've been away, boy. Yes.
We done. That's just it. That's how it rolls. And if your ex-spouse don't understand that, there was a problem to begin with. Your communication is off.
If you come to the door and you hear Mary J. Blige, turn around.
Just like I waited to exhale before she was done. Bernadette was goddamn, I'm done. Let's just move on now. I'm done.
Then you gonna cheat on me with this white bitch?
I'm done. We have nothing ever again. We can't even share the same airspace anymore.
So that's the way we get to the point. If we can't be lovers, we can't be friends.
That's ugly, but it sounds like what you got, and that's an unhealthy relationship. Believe me, that's unhealthy. That means you have a psychological problem. But don't be scared, Dennis. You're going to get out of one of these days. Y'all might be in a nursing home, but y'all going to get out of it. Why y'all leaving me here by myself? Today is hump day. I just want y'all to know it is the perfect day for, even though it's a little warm outside, a little warmer than usual in Minnesota, because I'm telling you, any other time, Minnesota would be cold right now. We'd already had the first frost.
But yo,
you don't need a weatherman, just where the wind blows.
Well, with climate change,
you believe everything they say on the news ain't no climate change.
I can believe what's going on myself. I don't need the news to tell me that it's getting colder in my summertime and hotter in the fall.
So
Erica told me that 5, 6, 10 years ago.
Who's Erica?
You like seasoning your food, your meat?
Yes.
Do you measure your seasonings?
What does that mean?
Okay, that's the point.
Because meat don't come seasoned.
I don't understand what that measure means. What does that mean?
But
my mama didn't teach me how to do measurements. She told me how to eyeball.
But that came from slavery. You know that, right?
What? Eyeballing?
The way we season our food, how we heavily season our food. Because
that shit was nasty.
No, because their shit was spoiled. That was what they used to give us fucked up meat. So we used to have to put a bunch of seasoning on it to make it better.
That's why we got the witch doctor. Them witch doctors went in that kitchen and went and made that food, turned that food into something and made it edible.
Made them chitlins edible. And them pig feet.
All right.
And hog maws.
Who thought of pickle and pig feet? But whoever thought of that idea, rest him.
Well, you know they pickle every goddamn thing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but why did you eat pickled pig? There's not even any meat on it. It's just slime on them things.
Gristle.
Gristle. Who the hell wants to eat? You must eat all the meat off the chicken.
And hair.
Yes.
Right.
You must eat all the gristle off the chicken bone.
I actually do. I actually fuck the chicken. If you do it right and it's fried hard enough, when I bite into it, the ends of the chicken bone, if it cracks, I do that up too. So,
not everybody know how to do all that.
Hold on, that's when my African ancestor powers come to me because I fuck that chicken up. I fuck it up.
Y'all can't eat all of that extra stuff on the bone and stuff.
If it's good and it's fried hard enough, yeah. But I know some people suck the marrow out of the bone.
I know some people that prefer to only eat that part of the chicken. Give me your bones and all of that, because I know there's plenty on the ends of the bones that you done left on there. I got a friend that will do that.
Now, do you like the wing tips, like the end of the wing?
No.
The tip of the wing?
Not the flats, the other part. No, I don't eat that part. Ain't no meat on it.
I love the wing tip. If you fry it hard, it's
it's all about frying it hard.
Oh, I like the wing tip on the turkey wing too. If you bake it or fry it good, yeah,
But there's no meat on the tip. It's on the flat. You talking about the flat part? There's no meat on there.
They say that about crabs, and I fuck crabs up.
I love crabs. Crabs got plenty of meat.
Well, you talking about crabs?
Same thing with crawdads.
You like blue crabs?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I like little crawdads. I like crawdads and all that.
I don't eat crawfish.
Crawfish too, yes, sir. He's got to go to the crawfish boil. I thought you would have been ham. I was just about to ask you about the crawfish boil for this year. The annual Thanksgiving crawfish boil in Minnesota. I was just throwing that out there. The annual crawfish boil in Minnesota. Bring your corn and your crawfish and potatoes and onions.
So when do you do that kind of stuff? What time of year?
It's gonna be Thanksgiving of 2021.
Wait. Who does that on Thanksgiving?
Yay, Minnesota people color pride. Woo! Crawfish boil 2021.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
We do turkeys.
What are you talking about?
You said Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, you colonial. Oh, that colonial way of doing things. Oh, sorry, my bad. I took it too far. Can we still have the crawfish boil on the side while you have a piece of turkey?
At
Why can't we have a cookout? Let's have a cookout.
Can we just put can we put some turkey in the crawfish?
Could we put the turkey on the grill?
Right. Yeah. Yes.
You know, I don't know.
Be on the grill next to the crawfish.
How you gonna exchange a boil for Thanksgiving with turkey?
Apparently, you are.
It's not about what the meal is, because I can have the same meal you eating on Thanksgiving every day or every Sunday. Because basically, it's basically what you're doing. You eating everything that you eat on Sunday was supposedly an average Black person that cooks on Sunday meal eats half of that stuff. I just made a ham, macaroni and cheese, greens, and sweet potatoes recently. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, why wouldn't you make something? You're supposed to be thankful. Why wouldn't you make something different?
So it's whatever you choose. You can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you all are thankful for that.
And I think the crawfish boil is better because everybody have more fun, and crawfish is the bomb.
And it's yes. And when you get off, well, I'm not eating crawfish, but I understand what he's saying.
But the potatoes, you gotta have the potatoes and the corn and the onions, and it's a bowl. And you put a lobster in there too.
Throw some blue crabs.
Isn't that for the spring and summer?
What?
Don't you get the spring and summer that we go outside with some paper and newspaper and chuck all that stuff and throw it out in the garbage outside?
Well, if you're a true seafood lover, it doesn't matter when you do it.
It sure don't. Because most of the time, a normal people would do it during Mardi Gras season.
If I can get some crabs on Christmas Day, hey, I'm gonna eat them.
And a lot of people do crawfish boils around Mardi Gras season. Mardi Gras is in February. It's cold. Yeah. But yes, a crawfish boil would be great for Thanksgiving because you're thankful to be with people.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah, Mardi Gras is well, actually, I prefer Decadence. That's for you Black people.
I don't do Texas.
Decadence. Decadence is New Orleans in September.
You said Decadence?
Decadence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Decadence is
I thought you said
a Mardi Gras for all of the people that work the quarters and all that area and the people that actually put it on. They call it Decadence. And that's in September. And this is just as bomb as Mardi Gras, and they do just as.
So it's basically for hospitality workers.
Yeah, it's for everybody at home. Yeah, everybody did Mardi Gras, so after that's over,
all the bartenders and everything.
Everybody does Decadence. Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, that's the best one. That's when New Orleans is party. Mardi Gras, they party, but they really party for decades. To back up New Orleans. It's always a reason to have a good party.
Well, for all y'all listeners out there, we're going to the Apple Orchard this weekend in Stillwater. So if y'all want to come out and join us, bring your family, bring your nieces, nephews, cousins, brothers, sons, and daughters. Come on out and chill with us, eat an apple or two.
What can you make with an apple other than candy apples, if you got green ones, and apple pie? What desserts would you make with apples?
You can make apple strudel.
What's the apple strudel?
It's all pastry with mixed up apple.
Just with some apple flavoring?
No, it's apple in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Apples in the middle. You can do my grandmother used to do fried apples on the stove with some brown sugar, cinnamon, and she used to put it over some type of muffin or cake or whatever. That shit was bomb.
Fried apples? Mm-hmm. Did you ever have fried apples?
That was bomb with some butter. Yeah.
I don't ever recall having fried apples before.
Butter, cinnamon, and sugar over top of the stove, and she just do it over top of it, and then she poured
red or green apples.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're good either way.
No, me personally, I'm not a red apple fan. I'm a green apple fan.
But see, green, you get the sweet and the tart with it. And if you want the red one, it's even better too. Like I said, either way it tastes good because I like Granny Smith and I like a good red apple. That's the reason.
To me, there are no good red apples.
Oh yes, the Honey Crisp here. Yes,
I'm gonna have a Honey Crisp because I think red apples are all mushy. That's just my personal opinion. This is not on anybody else.
It's your personal opinion.
Yeah.
But bro, that's the reason why I've been pressing you all to go to an apple orchard.
Well, we down on this weekend. We going this weekend.
Oh, and I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna get as much apples as I can get, so I can't wait.
Dennis, do you make apple desserts?
Do they do that? Applesauce.
You make applesauce and that's about it. So y'all just eating parade food?
They can do applesauce. You can do candy apples, apple pie, apple.
What's the candy apple?
A candy.
Oh, never mind. I'm good. Never mind. But that's the green apple. I love the green apples.
Fried apples.
That's over me. Didn't you have those?
We used to make caramel apples all the time.
Caramel apples is the same as candy apples.
But it's just
no.
Caramel apples is candy apples with red apples?
Candy apples get that hard red candy on the outside. Caramel apples have nuts and caramel.
Right, but the candy apples are made with the greens.
They're made with any one you want.
As I told you, the green apples are the only apples to make stuff with. I keep telling you that. Only use green apples.
The green apples are good, though. They are.
And all that. But yes. But to go to an apple orchard and walk through the trees and see the apples and just do all that kind of stuff.
This place also is a vineyard, too. So that's
cool. What I said. We should be able to go and look at all the apples.
And the grapes.
And because of my culture, I must smoke in the apple orchard.
How you doing?
That's all I gotta say. I mean, it won't be a trip unless I sit and smoke in the apple orchard.
Ooh, give me a couple of apple leaves and let me roll some in. How you doing?
That's all I'm saying.
Yes. That sounds hot.
Dennis, I know you're not stuck up that you can't smoke with us out in the apple orchard.
Yes, that sounds real good. Take some apple leaf and roll it up.
Right. And partake into nature, because that's how you really absorb nature and take it in and get the full effect.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do it with rose petals. Yes.
But I don't think they're going to have rose petals off in the apple orchard.
No. They have grape leaf.
They have
grape leaves.
In the apple orchard?
I told you it's a vineyard too where we're going.
But grapes?
They have grapes also.
Okay. Because I prefer the grapes because they got the grapes and they got wine out there, which means they might be doing wine tasting that day.
Correct.
Because apple cider just don't touch me like wine touches me.
That's what I was thinking, to get a room out there.
This is a kid and wholesome. This is us. What they call it? We scoping out the place to see if it is appropriate for adult games. Cause that would be cool. Cause we might have to go play in the apple orchard for Halloween. Cause we don't want to trip over no dead body.
Well, I'm glad you say that. Because someone wanted to ask us what we was doing for Halloween. Minnesota Normal. They asked me what we doing.
They doing a costume party.
Yeah.
I heard a great costume. I heard of a great couple costume today, and I think that should be done.
What was it?
I can't tell you. It'll be a secret. I had to tell you so you and Milton can do it on the side.
Well, we and Milton going as Norbert and Restitution.
Yeah.
Lord. Okay.
Same character.
Norbert and Restitution. Okay. See, I'm gonna have to find me. You
don't see that with us?
Yes, I can see y'all doing Norbert and Restitution. There's no problem with that.
Cause your titties gonna make the horn blow.
You gonna drive with your titties?
No, I don't know what we're gonna be this year. I would just threw that out there.
But that would be something to do. No, I was at a meeting and they were talking. They went as a chick magnet.
A chick.
One was the chick and the other one was a magnet. And they went as a chick magnet.
That's cute.
I thought that was cute. So it wouldn't be nothing to be a dude magnet. You don't have to do a lot of work in there. Put a couple of magnets on, dude magnet. For a couple. I mean, that would be something.
What are we doing? Are we giving out candy? Are we doing a little shindig or?
Well, let's have a seance at your house. It's Halloween. What's the problem?
Who's bringing the Ouija board?
All the white girls are doing it these days. Why can't we do it? Let's end with the white girls. Let's do the same thing. Let's go get us let's do the seance at your house.
You said the right color. White. Sure ain't us, because we ain't stupid. I know you see that TikTok when everyone hear noise, what the fuck we do?
Right. and ain't nobody getting us to run to go check nothing.
We ain't checking shit. We trying to see.
I ain't going out there.
If we hear it again, if I hear it again, y'all gonna see me jumping out this window, right?
Y'all hear it again, I'm gonna lock the door. Now if they knock that door down, we got issues. But I ain't even gonna move.
Those are myths. Y'all believe in that myth.
What?
Y'all was the one talking about say Candyman 5 times.
What's gonna happen? Candyman ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna get you. If I said 5 times, he ain't gonna do them to come and smoke a blunt with me.
But I am doing some. Birmingham Entertainment is doing something on the 30th. I'm having something up at the it's like the Black Mark. It's like a black pop-up event. Plus a party at the same time, so you can party and shop up in Plymouth, the Ramada Inn in Plymouth. So check it out. That's October the 30th. Party in.
What day is that on?
That's on a Sunday.
Yeah,
on a Saturday. On the Saturday.
So it's on Sabbath, or what is that? What it's called?
I don't know.
What's it called, Dennis? I'm trying to say it correctly. I don't want to misquote nothing.
Well, it depends on who you are, because you can use both. Sabbath, Shabbat.
Okay, I was on the right track. Okay, I was on the right track at least. That's what they do on Saturday.
If you're Jewish, you use Shabbat. If you're Seventh-day Adventist, you use Sabbath.
Okay, I was trying to cover everybody. We don't discriminate against nobody. I'm trying to cover everybody I can if I can speak the language.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Mm-hmm. So, Dennis, what costume? Are we gonna do a costume party?
How does that work? And I don't know what they call it in Detroit. Devil's Day or Satan's Day. I can't participate in that mess.
What kind of foolishness and humbug mess is you talking about? Talking about Satan's Day and food was that? That's that old church mess. I guess
It's
that
Devil's Night.
How is it the Devil's Night?
Because it's all evil and bad.
What's evil about it? The only thing that's evil is you get drunk and go to jail. Other than that, you ain't doing nothing. It's not like you cooking nobody.
Halloween is evil.
And it's not you paying respect. Well, it's y'all pagan holiday that you Americans thought was important to have.
All holidays are evil.
All holidays is that? Well, I mean, how are they evil if they're making people money?
Thanksgiving is evil.
Money is the root of all
Thanksgiving
happiness.
was evil because that's where they killed all the Indians. Christmas evil because they lied about Jesus and they killed the man, and now they want to celebrate his birth. The white man killed the black man. Now they want to celebrate his birth. Keep going.
You know, can I ask a question?
You can.
So you got this man running around flying in a fake angel costume, shooting people with arrows. That don't sound dangerous to me.
No, that ain't dangerous. That's how they teach you.
Did I see that Unfriendly Leprechaun? I seen the Leprechaun movie. So why am I celebrating St. Patrick's Day if they act like that?
Because they
y'all can't mix that.
Because
the
leprechauns look closer to them than they do you.
Oh, Columbus discovered America, so he killed
what America?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a different place than we own? Because I'm finding that we live in a parallel universe in the same universe. So what America did Columbus discover?
Y'all can't mix stuff like y'all doing. Y'all messing the world up.
We mix whitewash. Why can't we blackwash it? They whitewashed all the damn years.
That's that critical race theory, Bobby. You stop it, blasphemy on that critical race theory.
How you gonna dress up as Scrooge on Halloween?
How would you dress up as Scrooge on Halloween? They got nice wigs that you can get to look like Scrooge.
I got the best costume ever. No one can out-top my costume. I should not even tell y'all.
Don't tell. Save it, because
I'm gonna tell you.
Competition.
No,
competition.
I'm coming as a white man.
How dare you? We cannot have any of those type costumes coming in because that'll be
they not scary.
Yes, we can't have all of that because somebody don't know.
It's Halloween. We supposed to dress up. They dress up.
We will not have anybody dressing in whiteface. No, we cannot have that at the Halloween party. No, none of that.
Who said I was putting on whiteface?
Did you just say it? There's no way of getting around it. Okay, this is Hump Day. I got another question off this subject. This is Hump Day. I got a question. Since we on the downside, Bobby.
Hold on. I'm still tickled.
Okay. Bobby, and I hope my good Judas Sana B jumps in. Okay. This question is, you have a child under the age of 16 that decides that he or she is gonna attack their mother or father because one of them took their cell phone. Is that something wrong with the child, or is there something wrong with the parents' upbringing? And shall I repeat that question?
Excuse me, Ray, Sina, Milton. I need $10,000 bond.
Is that what you're gonna have to say? You're gonna have to take them out.
Because I done stomped my child.
I'm telling you, but that's, I mean, I didn't ask that question on just to be asking the question. I have seen quite a bit, and I've seen a few black families.
Hold on, I see it regularly, and I tell people how I feel, and I'm like, yo, and I let them know how I feel because I dare mine.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. The last one I just read, the mama took the phone. That boy snuck in that girl room and shot her in the head. What color? What was that gonna do? Now you gonna be in jail without a phone and some man jumping on you every night. Was it really worth it? Huh?
You don't have a phone, but you ain't gonna have no one to call.
Nobody to call.
And no money to put it in. No one.
Right. Ain't nobody to put up money on your books or nothing. What is that sob? Because they took your phone, you decided to go kill them. What gives the child? What makes the child's nuts grow super big that it's okay? I'm gonna take them motherfuckers out. I don't give a shit if they my mama or my daddy. Because I read the other little girl, the daddy took the phone from the little girl. The little girl somehow went and got in contact with her auntie and said daddy was beating her up and stole her phone. And then auntie called the police and brought all that and did all of that. Because the girl was mad because dad took her phone because she was wrong. What makes a child feel as though they could do that kind of stuff?
And when they do that type of stuff, you feel like you're grown, that's fine. Where you living?
I be wondering, when you know that young, because they don't be thinking past that step. Now, if I do this, what's gonna happen after this?
Okay, that's fine. That's your phone. So whose phone is it? Is your phone? No, actually, it's my phone. It's in my name. So you need to go get your phone. So I'm about to turn that off. I can gift this to you, but I'm not paying that bill. So you got to figure out how to pay it because I'm not paying for it anymore.
You can't get a phone under 18, can you?
Exactly.
If you got the money to buy a phone, you can walk and buy any phone.
Yeah, you can.
Remember, kids now got, I mean, their parents have bought, the kids got phones 5, 6 years old now.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. Yeah, the kids got phones, so anybody can get a phone. And if you can pay the bill, who's gonna know you nothing but 7?
Children around here with iPhones.
So I don't understand. I'm just worried. I just don't understand the mentality. Again, so I took your iPhone. You're gonna come and stomp me in the head. You're gonna punch me in the face because how dare I take your iPhone? And I'm the one that's paying the bill on it. How does that work?
Well, the other thing, how do these kids, because I mean, I've seen them tell their parents, get out of my room.
Oh, Lord. If I'd have told my mama, told that girl something like that, I wouldn't have no teeth now. Or at least these wouldn't be connected.
I don't know what television show I saw where they took the damn the door off the hinges.
Oh yeah, I've had that to happen. Had that to happen. Oh yeah. If they don't play with that, I know a lot of parents that don't play with that. Oh, that bedroom door's coming off. Don't even think about it.
Yeah.
There is no privacy for you no more. I've been there.
You're done.
What would you do, Dennis? Because I know you kind of touchy-feely about all that stuff. And a tree hugger.
What do you mean? What would I do about what?
If somebody had to take the door off their kid's room because they just got beside this, they stepped beside themselves.
What? Okay, I need a scenario. What reason would I have to take the door off?
Because they told me to get out their fucking room. And they said, get out their fucking room. So I said, oh, I had to show you. I'm taking this door right. The door is in the garage. It's gone to the garage. I'm taking the door while you sitting in this room.
No, the door is right here by right here. Not dare you touch it. I dare you.
Oh, See, Bobby uglier than I am. I ain't that bad. I took it to the garage.
I'm gonna let you.
How dare you to touch it?
I'm gonna let you sit here and watch this door because it's the reason why it's there because you fucked up.
So Dennis, how do you? I mean, give me something, Dennis. You being too quiet. I can't function with you not telling me nothing.
Because I don't know. I've never had that problem, and I don't know how to deal with kids being. I've seen it, but I don't know how to deal with it because I like I am now. I shut down because I've never. I don't hit kids or puppies.
Okay.
So I don't try to get provoked because I know kids can do that. But I'm saying these are semi-adults. If they can tell you, get the fuck out of my room, get my fucking cell phone, that kind of stuff. I don't know. You can that question. I 9 times out of 10, either they would be out my house in a shelter, or I would be in jail.
Exactly, they'd be out the house. That's why my son doesn't live with me now. My oldest.
Oh, okay. So it was a real scenario for you at one time.
Oh, 100% real. That kid is straight disrespectful, and I'm not. You ain't finna do that here.
I mean, there is a time you have to say no. Just like I said earlier, we're done. We're done. This is a mute conversation. It's done. Let me get this door off this room.
See, I'm not doing that because I don't feel if I got to take the door off a room in my house or alter what I do, it's time for you to go.
But as a legal guardian, which I've been as a legal guardian, where they're gonna go because you are still legally
There'll be a warden state
bound to them.
You would be a warden state fucking with me.
Well, if you hadn't took their phone and they told you don't take their phone.
If you're gonna threaten me over a phone, you definitely need to get your own apartment, own house.
I mean, I couldn't believe that I was watching, and these are some of the TikToks. I'm like, y'all not serious for real. And I was like, I saw 5 or 6 of them where they've had issues. And these are some Black families that the kids just, I just don't, if I would have told my mama something like that, no, it was just simply not because we wouldn't be sitting here talking about it.
Right.
Because them girls wasn't going down.
You can't hit them no more like that.
No, you can't.
You can't pop them like that because they talking about if there's a bruise and that's when they want to come at you.
Because back then, because it wasn't nothing for a skillet to be flying through a room.
Okay.
You don't always have to spank them or beat them, do it that way. It's things you can do. You know what I mean?
Back in the day, them girls didn't think like that. Well, if you talk crazy to me, I'm going to be crazy.
Better than to curse out our parents, though.
Right. And like I said, and if you did, right. So what? I mean, I just what happened to make kids different from us? Or is it again, like I said, is this something you call the kid or is it the parents?
Well, it's both.
Both of them?
Yeah. Because for one is our generation saying that we're not going to abuse our children like our parents abused us. You know what I'm saying? So, because we was abused, we was not on, we was chastised and we was beat, but they had learned that from the slavery time to whoop our child. You know what I mean? And they beat the fuck out of us with broomsticks.
So,
yes, you're correct, Bobby. You know I was raised. Right.
So now you're being reversed. We're not going to abuse our child, but it's okay for the child to turn around and abuse you.
No, it's all how
I said, get out of my room.
It's all how you raise your child. You know what I'm saying? If you let your child to say,
"Give me my telephone back, bitch." That's what the kids are saying now, and taking advantage and doing all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not calling anybody out, but you said disrespect. It's so disrespectful now.
They know they can't get hit, and they're calling people on you.
Now I've heard people saying, let me know. I've had some family members that have done that and called on their mamas and stuff like that. That's crazy.
So do you allow your kid to cuss?
Huh?
Would you allow your kid to cuss?
allow my kid to cuss. If they're old enough to know what they're cussing and how to cuss. Even I'm not gonna lie, my son, Ryan, once he learned how to cuss, then it was okay. Because I knew he was of age. And this is over there, but down young, they just didn't do it. That's one thing you got from the rest of us. We just didn't talk like that until we knew what we were saying.
So if you call your mom a bitch,
that's not in the I don't know what these young people do, but that wasn't even in a friendly conversation.
Can you use F?
That's not even a joking key conversation.
Can you use FU?
In front of your mama?
Right.
I would.
And your dad too?
I mean, now at this age, I wouldn't have did it.
Not as a teenager, no.
As a teenager, no. Just like as a teenager, no. If I was on my own, especially at over 20 years old, we can sit down and talk because, just like I said, my son now, you know how to cuss by then. You know what you're talking about.
43 years old, I don't curse around my mom now. I feel that's disrespectful. That's the way I was raised. That's disrespectful.
I agree, Bobby. I'll use it in reference.
Huh?
I'll use a word in reference.
But no, I don't even do that.
How do you use the word in reference?
I don't even.
Like I said, Jude, like FU.
No, I don't say FU. I speak clearly. I speak, cursing is a lazy form. So when I'm around my mom, I can't be lazy speaking. I have to talk.
Is a dialect.
However you want to call it. I can't do that dialect in front of my mama or around my mama. I just don't. I feel that's disrespectful. And all my brothers, we all do the same thing. We don't curse around our moms. Now, if we around talking and it accidentally slip up, we will say, "Oh, Ma, I apologize. I'm sorry." Well, we don't say I'm sorry. We say I apologize because we may get popped if we say we're sorry because you say we're always sorry children.
That's cute.
I've heard that. I have heard
that's cute.
That, yes, I'm a very sorry kid. Apologize.
Your mom is cool as a whip.
I don't curse around even like now, I'm 50 and most of my aunts, definitely well over that. But we still have adult conversations. And like I said, cursing is a dialect.
That's your aunt. That's different.
No, because not all of us have moms like you. Our aunts had to fill into those positions and all that kind of stuff. They were the ones that raised us. So for those that didn't have moms, wasn't so lucky like that. And so you have, you put them still on that same pedestal as I would put your mom. Just like that. You still have that level of respect. But as we've grown, it's not like I wouldn't have a conversation like I would have with you all and how I talk. I couldn't talk like this with them like this. That's disrespectful. But a damn, a hell, and a shit every now and then, I might have that, but I'm not going to go into a full-blown conversation like I would go with y'all. What'd you say, Simon?
I just said, really? Ain't nothing my mom and her. She got 8 kids.
Right. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. I like booty, mama. I'm not gonna go all into that.
I'm just scared. I don't want no accidentally a pop. I'm just,
So is you scared of your mama too, Dennis? At 100, you won't have that like that with your mama?
No. What I was gonna to tell my mom is basically the truth. I can cuss and swear in reference and stuff like that, but the truth is harder for me to tell her. To come to her and tell her, like, I want to go along with,
whatever she say.
Right. I don't want to interrupt her
she's
thinking.
She's still mom.
Right. Now, in reference, like I said, if the conversation called for me to cuss to make my point across, I would use those words in reference.
No.
In reference. We got that reference.
Right.
Even in heated debates, I don't even curse at my mom.
It's not a debate. It's like that motherfucker in
it's
reference.
A conversation.
Right. It's a quotation. Okay.
Right.
I don't know what the hell is going on with that person. Those
right.
Are, you know, if I was, that shit would go down. You
right.
know, not at her, or it's just a part of
it's
the
a conversation. Like I said, it's a dialect. It's a conversation.
You don't cuss at them, right? But it's like telling a story, and sometimes, you know, that
it's a part of our language.
Part of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
An emphasis word. So that's the difference. Like I said, I would have a conversation with mine like that because that's how I talk. But I'm not gonna have a conversation. Even like what we doing now, I can't attack mom like that. I can't take the others like that.
I could.
That would be rude. No, that'd be rude. But I don't know what's giving these young folks the balls to do that. But I guess it's our generation that allowed them to turn around. Since we wasn't gonna abuse them, somebody got to get abused. So they're gonna turn around and tell y'all what the fuck hold.
Y'all should have kept breastfeeding these babies so they give them Similac.
Y'all should have stopped. Y'all should have never gave them Similac, and they still be all right now. But that Similac, y'all wanted to get lazy with it, and gave them that Similac. Now they're talking back to y'all.
No, they put it in the seedless watermelon.
You know what? When I was growing up, I thought the same thing. That if you ate a seed from watermelon, you can get pregnant.
No.
Yes, that was one of my
seed from a watermelon.
No, hold on. You said when you was young. You must be talking about in your 20s. Because when we was young, all our watermelons had seeds in. So
right. So if you ate a seed, you could get pregnant.
Okay, I'm about to say because the seedless ones, you know, I think that's how they're killing us. The seedless watermelons, the giant turkey with the giant chicken. That's how they're getting us in the mad cow disease and shit.
Genetically modified shit.
The GMO stuff. Don't forget our COVID message.
I don't forget.
But yes, GMO is the way to go. If it ain't genetically modified, if your chicken ain't got 8 legs and 6 wings, you ain't got a real chicken. That's how we make money. Get more bang for our buck. What y'all think?
I like chicken.
I like normal chicken.
I prefer alligator, which we just had the other day. You can keep that dirty bird. You can keep that dirty bird.
Yeah,
and you may be wondering what they are and what they mean. Breakthrough cases happen when people who are fully vaccinated still test positive for COVID-19. This is normal. No vaccine is 100% effective. The more people get vaccinated, the more we will see breakthrough cases. Let's say in a group of 10 people, 9 are vaccinated and 1 is not. All 10 people are exposed to COVID-19, and 2 people test positive, 1 vaccinated and 1 unvaccinated. Even though half of the infections are breakthrough cases, it can be misleading because the other 8 vaccinated people did not get sick from COVID-19. Even though breakthrough cases might happen more as variants circulate, fully vaccinated people are much less likely to get really sick or need hospitalization, so the vaccines are working. This is extremely important to make sure hospitals have enough beds for everyone, and people who need emergency care can find it quickly. Getting vaccinated is the best way to help protect yourself and the people around you from COVID-19. For more information on COVID-19, visit the Minnesota Department of Health's website.
That should be the biggest thing, not wanting to go to the hospital. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little cold, but you ain't trying to go to the hospital and be put on a ventilator. So, how can I smoke weed if I'm on a ventilator? That doesn't work.
you had a test tried and true before. You had some scenario that you know of personally, right? That someone told you about. How did that work out?
I think it worked out beautiful. I know the scenario you're talking about. Yes. Being exposed to the COVID virus, it was awesome. Nobody got deathly ill. Nobody had to go to the hospital. Everybody was vaccinated. It was, I personally can back it up.
The ones
that
didn't have COVID, did they test positive for COVID eventually?
Right.
They did at first, but they don't test positive now.
So everyone in the house that had the vaccine tested positive for COVID?
No, I didn't test. No, not everybody tested positive for COVID. Only one tested positive for COVID.
So 1 out of 3.
1 out of 3 tested positive for COVID, and 0 out of 3 went to the hospital.
And all 3 was vaccinated.
All 3 were vaccinated.
Which vaccination? Which one? Moderna?
Moderna.
All 3 Moderna.
All 3 were Moderna. All 3 of them. All 3 had the vaccine the 2 weeks period after getting stuck. Because after the second shot, you still gotta wait 2 weeks. They were covered.
You was fully vaccinated.
Fully vaccinated. Yes. Okay. So I would say go get vaccinated. Because it's not gonna stop you from getting a cold, but it's gonna keep you at the hospital. And that's what you want.
Did the person person have bad symptoms?
The person had 104-degree temperature, chills and all that stuff, which lasted a day and a half. They said it lasted about a day and a half, and then it was done. Which I was glad to hear that.
And what did they do for their temperature?
I didn't ask that direct question. I was limited on the time. I couldn't ask a whole bunch of questions. I was limited.
They didn't have a call.
To be talking to people with COVID that long,
Huh?
I said, you're right. You don't want to be talking to people with COVID for that long.
No, we're not gonna have no long-winded conversation. We're not even being in the same room that long period of time.
Right. Conversation via text.
Right. So I would like to say, in my personal experience, I know the vaccine works. It worked in that scenario, and I'd rather be in that scenario than anything else. I can back that up. And that way, shout out to it. I'm not a fan of wanting to go to the hospital, and I think most people, they're not trying to go to the hospital. I don't even want to go to the hospital to visit nobody. Better yet, being a patient. And then being on a ventilator, something stuck down my throat that I didn't ask for.
There you go, Ray.
I'm just saying, I didn't ask for it. If I'd have asked for it, it'd been different. But no. To me, that's crazy. And all that kind of stuff.
That's cray.
We got 2 minutes. Is there any other announcements or anything that we need to know about? Because on this hump day in the middle of the week.
I know it's national voters, to nationally get voters out this particular week.
Say what? Could you make that a little clearer for us?
Not really.
National voter registration. Yesterday was National Voter Registration Day.
Oh, yesterday?
Voter registration drives all week. Yep.
So vote. Get out there and what is it? Civic engagement, whatever you call that. Work on that.
Get out there and register to vote. Basically, that's what they're saying. And also, don't forget about that Halloween party at the Ramada Inn. You can party and shop at the same time. At the Ramada Inn, October the 30th. Doors open at 7 p.m. So check us out. Tickets on Eventbrite, and also you can I'll give you more information. You can buy tickets soon too. We may give some to Dennis. You can go to the office and purchase them. So let us know what's up. Hit us back.
Any potential package deals with rooms?
Yes, I'm getting rooms too. So I will put that out there also, how much the rooms would be. Also, don't forget about Beto Country Boy Mobile Market. We'll be having a
Oh my Lord, he just fell off.
Yes.
He just lost it there for a minute.
Yes, we will be delivering now. We will have a subscription box where you can order your food online and it will be delivered to your door weekly. So check us out. And we have things like collard greens, something you don't usually see in other boxes, broccoli, I will have rhubarb and garlic and our essentials, the potatoes, the onions, the peppers, whatever else we may need, in one box, come to you weekly. So check me out. Don't forget about me, that old country boy mobile market. And I send you out more information as soon as possible.
What the hell is rhubarb?
It's a big leafy plant that from a distance it kind of looks like celery.
It's a Minnesota staple.
It's got a red streak up along the leaf, and it doesn't taste that bad.
I thought it was a weed.
Well, a lot of weeds, see, that's the problem. That's what they put in our brain. Weed. Right. 99.9% of this stuff that's on this earth benefits us some type of way. So get that out your mind. Like they say, dandelion is a weed, and that's one of the most healthy.
Collard greens is actually a weed.
How you doing?
And of course, cannabis and hemp.
Right. But y'all, it's time for us to get out of here. I don't want it to take us too far. It's after 7. We got to go. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for you, 6 to 7 p.m. Bipoc happy hour. Come check us out again. Peace, everybody.
Peace.